right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the post-game press conference for the 2022 Division II Women's Basketball Elite Eight semifinal matchup between Glenville State and Grand Valley State. We are here with head coach Kim Stevens, along with student athletes Rashawn Stone and Abby Stoller from Glenville State. We'll start things off with an opening statement from the coach, then we'll open it up for questions. Coach, if you're ready.
Again, we want to give God glory for everything on this one. It's truly amazing that we get to go to the national championship game because it's mind-blowing. So I'm really grateful for my team. I'm really grateful for them. I thought they played really hard today. They played through some adversity, which was big. That showed some growth on their part, and it showed that they could still get better late in the season. And so, I mean, we have one more left, so we're going to give it everything we have.
All right, and we'll take some questions in the room, but first I want to tell our virtual people to make sure to raise your hand so we can allow you to talk and let you answer your questions. So with that, I'll open up to the room first.
Oh, we're kind of moving that third quarter there early, and I know Coach has been preaching that third quarter a lot here. Second half of the year, y'all outscored 22-12 in the third quarter. The athletes talk about how key that part of the game was.
So during halftime, we knew that we had to make a change. You know, we weren't doing so good guarding them. They were just going straight to the basket. And so we didn't really have help side. And so I felt like we really emphasized that in the locker room and tried to catch things and take that out.
And again, if you're online, just remember you raise your hand. We'll keep it in the room.
Rashawn, you led all sports with 19 points. Talk a little bit about your performance and you just kind of igniting the offense and getting others ball.
Well, I'll say, our main focus was pressure, and we wanted, to turn defense to offense. So that's kind of what I think on that part. We wanted to get points from defense, not just, running sets, but to run in transition.
Abby, you're a fifth-year senior. You came back. You're going to play for a national championship. What's that mean to you?
It means everything. It means everything. We've worked for this. We've worked all year, all season since we've lost to Tiffany. Really just stuck us. So we've been working hard for this, and I think we deserve to be in this championship game.
Questions on? Go for it.
Coach, there's back-to-back threes with 8 minutes left from Weevils, Hubbard, and then Pierce. That's how you get your bench, really get them into it. The crowd talk about those back-to-back threes.
They're huge. Again, when our bench steps up and when our role players step up and our shooters hit shots, we're very, very good. And so it wasn't there early, and I was pleased that the score was what it was at halftime when we were not hitting shots. And so when we talked about confidence at halftime, we talked about giving each other confidence at halftime. And so that was big for us. And I think they played with confidence. I think they trusted their teammates, and I think the shots fell at big times. And we played with more pep in our step when the ball was going in the hole. And so then because we hit a couple of threes, then we amped up our pressure and we were able to turn them over. And that's when things started to change.
Anyone else? All right, online, one last chance to raise your hand to see you in the room. Just want to make sure you have a chance. Well, that's it. We'll wrap it up. Congratulations again to Glenville. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that Coach will be here tomorrow for there's gonna be a preview press conference at noon. So we'll be back with Coach Stevens tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the post-game press conference. 22 Division II Women's Basketball Elite Eight semifinal matchup between Glenville State and Grand Valley State. We're here with head coach Mike Williams, along with student athletes Stanton and Samantha Gehrls. We'll start things off with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll open it up to questions. And if you're joining us virtually, please just use the raise hand function, and we'll unmute you so you can ask your question. Coach.
Yeah, obviously, had Glenville is a great team. We knew that coming in. We wanted to fill on them. And know what they're capable of. And first half we kind of slowed down a little bit. And I thought we did a good job kind of taking care of the ball, showing some composure. In the second half, we got into us a little bit. We got rattled. we weren't disciplined, and obviously, a team like that, you know, those cheerleaders, if you're not great with those cheerleaders, they're gonna separate on you, which they did, you know, and, so my hats off to these guys, they're a great team.
We'll open it up for questions in the room and then we'll go online. You can just use that raise hand function.
Coach, what are you most proud of from this group, and how is this going to set the foundation for years to come?
I think, you know, from day one, they just kind of stayed with everything. You know, they, you know, I think, you know, one of the toughest regions, you know, stayed with it. Lost a very good player, stayed with it. You know, they kept down some games, stayed with it. And I thought they were just a team that was just together. I thought they were just a together team. And, you know, we talked about in the locker rooms, we got two seniors that just both put the team first. You know, they both said the team most important thing. When we have seniors that do that, everybody else kind of follows suit. And then that's what you do. Put the team first. So I thought we were a team that wasn't crazy talented. You didn't see anybody, you know, we don't have the All-Americans, you know, we had players in the conference. But they kind of collectively as a group bought in and said they want to be successful. And I think that's what they did this year. So I'm extremely proud of them, especially these two players right here. These two league young are just special people.
Any other questions in the room?
Sandy and Clay, you know, obviously, what a way to end your careers. Can you talk about what this Final Four run has meant to you, but also what your time as Grand Valley has meant to you?
Yeah, I'll go first. Grand Valley is a very special place. It's been a heck of a ride being here, being a part of the women's basketball team for 4 years now. Making it to the Final Four is no easy task by any means. I'm so extremely proud of the day in and day out grind that this team went through. It just takes a lot of perseverance, and I know a lot of people know that in order to get to this point, it's a tough journey. And I'm just so extremely proud of this group and the way that we handle adversity. And I know it's not the outcome that we were hoping for, but there's nothing to hang our heads about on the season that we had.
Making it to the Final Four is amazing way into here. Like before Grand Valley, I didn't even want to play basketball anymore. And I got Grand Valley a chance, and they were one of the best decisions I ever made.
Anyone else? Online, anybody last call?
Dan Diadina.
Yep, somebody remember.
For the players, can you just put it into perspective what it means to be in the Final Four and end your season in the Final Four, especially given what all that coach has been through in this past week?
I think more than anything, coach puts this team first no matter what. And I know on our coach's end, like we told coach that he needs to handle whatever he needs to be able to handle. But at the end of the day, we're just so thankful to have a leader like Coach Williams, and just the day in and day out of being able to make it to this point. It's extremely hard to do. And I give all the props to Coach Williams for pushing us. He's our heartbeat, along with Coach Sayers and Coach Parker, and the three of them just put in their heart and soul into this program, and that goes down into us as leaders and to the players as well. And it's not an easy thing to get to this point, and I'm very proud of how you've gotten here so far.
We thought of him every step of the way. All the time he was gone, we was in practice, like picking each other up. We were basically a player league, that team. And coach asked us to continue doing what we do when he's here, when he's not.
If you have another one, the floor is yours. All right, sounds like we're good then. Well, thank you everybody for coming, and congratulations for Grand Valley State on an incredible season.